Hey chosen one, I am back with another video. I hope that your weekend was amazing, just as you are. To all of my new subscribers, hey, how you doing? What's up? Thank you for your time. You could have been anywhere in the world right now, but you're here with me and you finally subscribed to my channel, so thank you. To all of my A1 Day 1 subscribers, what's good? You already know what time it is. Let me go ahead and say my disclaimer, okay? I am very passionate about my YouTube channel. I take my mess and turn them into messages, and I have a lot in this cranium of mine. So at times, excuse me, my mind tends to work faster than my mouth, and at times my mouth tends to work faster than my mind. So I might stumble over my words, or I just be scratching and mixing. So just go along with it, laugh, and don't forget to like this video. So today's message is this, y'all, and this is one of my downloads. I have a bunch of downloads that the Most High gives me. When He gives them to me, I write them down and talk about them, and I put my experiences into each and every message that I post. So today is going to be this: narcs get high off their own supply. You know how they used to say back in the day, they might still do, you know, if you got somebody who sells, let's just call them a street pharmacist, let's put it that way, and they always say never get high off your own supply. Baby, let me tell you something. Narcissists, they get high off their own supply. And I say that because once you're out of that narcissistic relationship, or even if you're smack dab in the middle of it, and I'm meeting you in the middle, you'll notice that the supply that they have may come off in your mind, and you're ruminating and you're thinking about all the things that you could have did better, and you're thinking about everything that went wrong. That narcissist moves on to another supply. Now, in the moment, you are ruminating, you are upset, you are just going back and forth in between of the things you could have did, things you could have said, so on and so forth. But it's a blessing when the narcissist discards you. And I say discard because narcissists, they don't get rid of you. They don't know what closure is. You know, a narcissist always leaves that door open. They always leave your questions unanswered, so that when they come a knocking, you are sitting there waiting. You're like, yes, I got all these questions. Oh, he or she loves me. Let's make this work. You know, I miss you so much. They do that on purpose. That's why they get high off their own supply. Whatever you're not supplying to them, if you are not willing enough, if you're not kissing their feet enough, if you're not bowing down, if there's a lot of turmoil and they just up and ghost you just like that, excuse me, you're in for a rude awakening. And I'm here to wake you up, honey. Awakened empath here. The narcissist's new supply is taking your spot. And at first you're like, oh my gosh, this can't be happening. But guess what? In the back of your mind, your spiritual discernment, your gut already told you that. That's why that narcissist moved on. They don't relatively move on, really. They always leave that door open, like I've already said. They leave that door open so that when they come back, they still have access to you. The new supply is basically, okay, put it this way. Think about how the relationship was when you and the narcissist first got together. They love bombed you, they ghosted you, they discarded you. All right, whether in a relationship or not, narcissists have new supply. They always have supply ready, able, and willing to take what they have to give, whether it's love bombing, ghosting, discarding. But guess what? If you think about it, in the beginning, everything was all sweet. Everything was peaches and cream. You know, y'all used to go out together. You may have even, I've done this, you may have even went to go get a tattoo with them. Like, it was just a lot. Everything was good. But then slowly but surely, you started questioning your reality. They changed up their schedule. You know, I remember one of the ex-narcissists came home one day and instantly everything just changed, you know. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, what did I do? The house, look here, let me tell you something. This is how it is. The house was clean. The salmon was perfectly prepared, cooked perfectly, okay? The clothes were ironed. His bath water was ready. Everything was ready. Everything was perfect. So I have done everything because I knew at the time, he had a very demanding job, especially physically. And it took a lot of his physical strength. So, you know, I made sure that he came home to a peaceful environment. Okay, as women, we want to be our men's peace, but a kingdom spouse's peace. Okay, not just some random person. Kingdom spouse only. Another video, another time. But I made sure that he came home to an environment full of love and welcoming. I made sure that his meals are cooked. You know, I was playing housewife. I was giving wife duties to boyfriends. Wrong. Who's about to do all that? Because guess what? What did it say? Why would he marry you when you're already his wife without the ring, the paper, the marriage? A lot of these people out here are having weddings, but they don't have marriages. You get what I'm saying? It's not a successful marriage. It's just for the gram. It's just for the book. So on and so forth. You know, I am very big on, I'm a giver. I'm an empath. I'm a awakened empath. And I'm pretty sure you are. Or if you aren't, you know somebody who is. We are emotional sponges, and we know how it feels to be mistreated, misused, abused, etc., etc. But at the end of the day, you cannot give everything to everyone. It's unhealthy, because at the end of the day, you're never going to get that back. It's not going to be reciprocated if you're not in the proper position to receive it. I'm sorry, I done trailed off, y'all. My bad. Back to what I was saying. So, you know, he came home. Everything was good. But then he had this dark energy. And I'm like, okay, everything's good, you know. And I asked him, how's his day? Everything, you know what I'm saying? Basically playing the wifely duty shot. Just being the wife to a whole boyfriend. That's a broken consciousness, especially us as a woman, because we think that, hey, if we serve a man, if we do this, if we massage them, we cook the food, if we wash the clothes, oh, he gonna marry me because I'm marriage material. Honey, these men know that you're a wife. But you have to make sure that you set the standards and boundaries so they can know that. Because if you're washing, cooking, and cleaning, they're not going to take you to that altar. You're not going to have a marriage. You're going to have a situationship. And it's very toxic. But once he kept coming home and it was the same thing over and over again, he made me start questioning my reality. Like, okay, what did I do wrong? You know, everything is cooked perfectly. Everything is good. But then if you have to watch the behavior of a narcissist. Narcissists are very calculated. All right. They critique their technique. I have a video on that. Make sure you check that out after you leave this one. But they're very calculated. So if you're involved with a narcissist and he's doing something and you know that it's routine, you know, maybe, y'all do the same thing every day, but you're trying to switch it up, stuff like that. And their energy switches. It's Testimony Tuesday, so I'm gonna just go ahead and throw the testimony out there. He got a tattoo. Okay, it was a very big tattoo, and he used to aggravate me putting that A&D ointment on it, and I couldn't stand it because I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to do. Why I gotta do that every day? You can't do it yourself. But you know, being the woman and the wife that I am and that I was, because I still am, I did it. So if he kept aggravating me over and over and over to do it, and then when he come home one day and you don't ask me to put the A&D ointment on, I got it ready this time. That's what the narcissists do. They get in your head and they twist it. Once they have you psychologically bound, it's a wrap. So he got home. He didn't ask for no A&D ointment. He just took a shower and went to bed. Put those two together. But I'm going to save that testimony for another time. But I just want to say this. Narcissists get high off their own supply. He had a new supply waiting in the range, and that's probably who he spent his time with. And that's cool because I'm not even in the equation anymore. So just remember that what you won't do, the next supply will, and that's good. These narcissists are soul suckers. They want your soul, so don't give them that advantage. Stop opening up yourself to everybody. Try to hold back, and then you can give your all to that one that you're supposed to be with. All right, chosen one, that's all I wanted to say. Make sure you like this video. Thank you so much for your time. I love you, but God loves you more. All right, chosen one, until next time, dream, snooze, or lose, you choose. Bye.